Good morning, and thank you for joining me for day 4 of our online devotionals. Today's Psalter reading is from Psalm 72. Give the king your justice, O God, and your righteousness to the king's son, that he may rule your people righteously and the poor with justice. For he shall deliver the poor who cries out in distress, and the oppressed who has no helper. He shall have pity on the lowly and poor. He shall preserve the lives of the needy. He shall redeem their lives from oppression and violence, and dear shall be their blood in his sight. Today's focus is on Brother Juniper. And Shane Claiborne, the author of this book, writes that Brother Juniper was a companion of St. Francis of Assisi. And he is remembered as a fool for Christ. And there are all sorts of wild stories about his antics. He was notorious for constantly giving his possessions away and living with a winsomeness that sometimes got him into trouble. At one point, he was ordered by a superior not to give away his outer garment to the beggars anymore. But it wasn't long before he met someone in need who asked him for some clothing. He said, "My superior has told me under obedience not to give my clothing to anyone. But if you pull it off my back, I certainly will not prevent you." Francis is said to have joked about how he wished for a forest of junipers, which I thought was a pretty good pun. I think that's an incredible story of literally giving someone the clothes off of your back. And what an inspiration for those of us who are trying to be more generous with our lives. It's not always as easy as Brother Juniper makes it out to be, but nevertheless, we try to be generous with the possessions that God has given us. Would you please join me in prayer? God, you did not withhold even your life for our benefit. If nothing is too much to offer you, remind us that nothing is too much to sacrifice for our brothers and sisters in need. Amen. Have a blessed day.